The Sacra Doctrina is necessary because God is our end. This is a teleological necessity. God is our end, the real God as he is. And how is he? He's an infinite being. He's Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, three divine persons, one divine substance. And our salvation is our entry into that inner divine and indeed infinite life of God himself. And because his life and his existence, which is our salvation, our union with him is our salvation, because it's infinite, this is not something that can begin from us. And so it was necessary that the infinite being, out of his infinite truth, out of his infinite goodness, and indeed out of his infinite mercy, shares with us who he is in his innermost self. And as Thomas says, we would not be able to direct our thoughts, our actions, our lives to an infinite being in his innermost self, his innermost being, without that divine infinite being opening himself to us. And so the Sacra Doctrina is necessary because God, as the infinite being, has to take the first step. He has to reveal who he is, which we would be unable to know by our own non-infinite, finite powers, finite resources, finite abilities. This necessity of the Sacra Doctrina comes about because of who God is and who we are, and profoundly because of our need for salvation. If salvation were not possible, there would not be any Sacra Doctrina. If it were not absolutely necessary for the happiness and perfection of the human race, of the human person, to be united with God, then this is not necessary. But it is necessary for human persons to be united with God, to come to know and to love him as they are, as human. What does it mean to be human? It means to be a rational animal. Well, what is a rational animal? A rational animal is a creature that has a rational soul in a body. And the rational soul, the two distinctive powers in the rational animal, the human person, are the intellect and the will. And the intellect and the will are like the two spiritual arms of the soul. And only if the human person unites his intellect and his will to God will he or she be happy, will he or she be saved. We can unite, we can touch with our intellect and our will many things. I can connect to television shows, I can connect to money, I can connect to friendships, human friendships, and spend all of my thoughts, all of my loves, all of my time, my energies in that manner. But because of salvation, what is salvation? It's not purely, primarily a state that I appropriate to myself, but it's entering into a relationship, a rapport avec God. And so Thomas begins by saying that the Sacra Doctrina is necessary because human salvation is necessary. And human salvation takes place in human persons according to their proper identity, which means it's bodily, we learn through the senses, but it's also spiritual, which means we use our intellect and our will to touch whatever we come in contact with through knowledge and through love. And so the Sacra Doctrina emerges because God has invited us. He has decided out of love, out of his mercy, to draw us into his own inner life. And he does that through this holy teaching.